Howdy y'all, welcome to the Hoosier Hillbilly, or welcome back to the Hoosier Hillbilly. If it's your first time here, feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring the little bell for notifications when we put new videos out. If you like this kind of stuff, turning a camper into a tiny house, got 2 walls built, fixing to build the 3rd wall for the back part of it, and we're going to get that up and get some trusses up on there and see if we can get some roof on this thing. So let's get at it. Okay guys, here we are on the 3rd and final wall for the back part of this camper. I'm going to show you how I already got the other 2 built and got them up in place, but I'm going to show you how I built these. There's no rocket science to this, but basically I took my 2x4s, ripped them down into somewhat 2x2s. We've got our bottom plate, we've got a top plate. Now, this is the bottom plate and the top plate off that other wall I built that I screwed up. So I was able to reuse them on this wall here. You can see over on that end right there, we've got a 2x4 there. And over on this end here, we've got a 2x3. Well, I put the 2x4 intentionally on that end because it's going to butt up to the original 2x2 on the wall where we're going to be butting this up against that. And so I like to have a little extra strength right there where I'm hooking the 2 together. And then over here we've got a 2x3 because this is a leftover board from the original build of the camper where that back door was. It had a 2x3 on each side of that door, and we had that, so we're going to reuse it. So what I'm going to do, I've already got everything marked. Now the ends of my top and bottom plates here, they're already pre-drilled for that 2x4 because they was already used. Now where these 2x2s are going to fall are in a different spot from where the others was, so those holes ain't going to line up, but I've got them marked. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and pre-drill all those so that we don't have to worry about anything cracking and splitting. So I'm going to grab my drill and I'm going to pre-drill everything, then I'm going to get everything lined up, put together, and we're going to start running these screws in there. I went back to my favorite store, Menards, this morning, and got me some more 3-inch screws with the T27 Torx. Just like that, this wall's done. We're ready to go put it up. Let's hope it fits. As you can see, I've left my brace in place here. I'm going to try to work this in through there, leave that in place so everything stays where it needs to be. By golly, she looks like a good fit. Alright, put the wall in place now. I'm going to throw a few clamps on it, get everything where I'm happy with it. Now, one thing you probably can't see from there, something you can't see from there, but the top of this roof here is it's just a little bit higher than our original piece. I kind of anticipated that because the measurement on this side of this original wall was off just a little bit, about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch from that side. So I'm kind of compensating for that here, and then there's going to be a top plate piece that goes over top of this, so that'll smooth everything out right there. So it's probably only about 1/8 of an inch difference anyway. So I'm going to cinch everything up. And those holes that I had drilled previously on this bottom plate when it was part of that back wall, well, they're going to be right where I need them to be to screw this down into our new piece under the floor down there. So that's a win-win situation. Get back to what you're doing, Dan. Okay. All right, let's throw a level up here. See how everything's looking on level and plumb. Make sure everything is plumb level. Okay, everything's looking pretty good other than it seems like this top right here needs to go that way just a hair, which here after we get this screwed down, I'm going to get this all plumbed back here, and I'm going to pull on this, and I'm going to screw a 1x2 at an angle, get that squared up, and then once that's, I may go ahead and I might go ahead and screw this onto here and do one on the other side just to keep everything. But no, I need to put them on the inside. Never mind. So once I get this back here all plumb and square, then I'm going to get a 1x2 and go down here at an angle this way and the opposite angle on the other side, just keep everything square where we want it until we get everything completely secured on down the line. Now I'm going to go grab one of them 1x2s I was talking about. We're going to string it down here across the back, get her all plumbed up. Okay. Like stated, I need to bring this that way just a little bit. Pre-drill this. Now we're going to use some 1 5/8 inch screws for this. Alright, now all I got to do, it'd be handy if I had a helper here right now, but since I don't, I'm going to have to help myself. How am I going to help myself? I'm going to get a ratchet strap. I'm going to hook it on here and down to there. That way we can get it right where we need it to be. Over, loop it on there. Hopefully it'll be long enough. It don't look like it's going to be. Nope. Okay, since it's not long enough, I'm going to try a different approach. Just come down here on our plywood. bueno. I'll tell you what we'll do here. Okay, since the strap ain't long enough to go all the way down there and hook something, we'll just put a screw in and hook it up. It's only temporary. Okay, now we can take our ratchet strap, pull it over a little bit. Let's check it, see where we're at here. That's good right there. Check it in a couple of spots. That looks a little off there yet. Let's see what it looks like over here. Yeah, I think we're good right there. Now we're going to pre-drill this down here. I'll go ahead and do this on each one of these studs so it keeps everything in place and nothing moves. That's 3 more screws right there, just a little extra protection. Make sure everything stays where we want it to. Go and take the ratchet strap off. We'll double check it. Right on the money. Just where we want it. Alright guys, things are starting to take shape here now. There's something I ended up doing. I don't think I got it on video. I'm going to show you what I had to do. I got these, once I got these walls up, I needed to get the top plate up here. And I was out of 2x2s. That's what I needed, was 2x2s. I was out of 2x2s and I was out of 2x4s, so I didn't have nothing to cut down. But what I did have was 1x2s. So if you see here, I got 1x2 stacked up on top of each other to fill in that, make this top plate. Now, not what I wanted to do, but it's going to work out. And if you look right up here in this corner, you can see this one here comes in and it overlaps over top of this, so it's screwed into there and here, and then this one butts up against it, and then this one here goes over top of that one and screws in down through there, and then that one butts up against it, so it ties everything in together real good. So anyway, we've got this top plate on there now, and got it all tied in down here to the where it meets the old, where the new meets the old. We've got her screwed in right here, and then it just butts up against this other 2x2 over here. Now we're ready to get some trusses up. Trust me. So I've already got the trusses built, so we're going to start with the very back wall here, get the first truss up on it. Alright, I think I got you set up to where you can see what I'm going to be doing up here. I'm going to get this truss in here and get it clamped into place. And then we'll drill it and screw it into place. Okay guys, so you can see I got the 3 stringers in on this side here. I run out of screws, so I can't get the stringers done on the other side today. I'm gonna have to get this door, get me some more screws, and then once we get those stringers up, then we're gonna get started getting some metal up on there. So till next time guys, this is the Hoosier Hillbilly. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and feel free to click that like button, and comment down below if there's something you see that I'm doing that you think I can do differently, then let me know. Otherwise, just let me know what you think about this build. So till next time, y'all take care.